Hi guys, we are going to try out this LoopDeLoom. I had bought it at a Goodwill. It's brand new and we're going to get into that. But first, before we see if I succeed or fail, I was going to show you the granny square I made. It is this swirling spiral. There we go. Here we go. See that better? And this is going to be our next granny square. Now this is a little bit, it's called an experienced one. Don't let that scare you. I've talked about it before doing it, but this is why I pre-made it to see if it was going to be difficult. It's not difficult. It's a lot of counting and keeping up with what row you're on, but it's not difficult. Believe me when I say that. It's not difficult because you see one sitting in front of you. You can do it. But I've been wanting to try it out one. So if you want to do it with me, fine. This one is, it's a baby yarn, I believe. It's, I don't know. It's not real soft. Anyways, I think it's like a lightweight. It's probably a 3. I don't think it's a 2. No, probably a 3. So that's what I did for this one. That's coming. I got a Hexi. Oh, made similar. Where's my Hexi book? I'm sorry. I don't think I was going to show that one, and now I want to. Oh, here it is. I've been doing a lot of sample crocheting, and because I did that one, there is a Hexi. They're smaller hexagons. These are only, well, they say 7. I don't think that's 7 inches. Of course, I'm using a lighter weight. This is 5 inches. I did use a lighter weight yarn. This was just some baby yarn. You'll see another one I did, and I just did it with that. So this thing is a 3 weight. So if you used a worsted weight, oh my gosh. Well, watch me for a comedian aspect of it. Okay, so this is a 5 inch. Now if you used a 4, it would probably be bigger, but I made this one out of the same yarn, and this one turned out to be, well, this one is supposed to be a 5 inch, and it's 6 only because I added another border. I was playing around with it and I wanted to try it. So these are lattice wheels. I'm not sure which one we'll do together. That should be tomorrow. Let me see. I have sat here and made all these little samples up, trying to get a little head on that. Been using this book for learning stitches. You guys, hopefully you've seen this one in the pick a stitch for this week. That's going slow. I only had 3 votes. I appreciate them. And this one's called, oh, sorry, this one's called blackberry salad, because you got little berries. I think they're upside down. Wait a minute. Yep, they were upside down. Blackberry salad. And then I love the names of these. And this one was called Cabbage Patch. This one's ahead right now. So if you like the blueberry salad, then jump over there and vote. And this one, I made it really long, mainly because it takes, I wish I could have just stopped right here and made a smaller sample, but it's smooth wave, and I did use the 2 colors, and that's one of the other samples for another week. I'm ahead a couple weeks if I use what I've made. Now, I don't know if you're like me or not, but just because you made it doesn't mean you'll put that in there, because you might find something else. This is a crumpled griddle stitch. A while back we did, okay, is it going to focus? Yep. We did just a griddle stitch, which is something, I love doing the griddle stitch. I like it for washcloths and towels with cotton, and I mainly use the moss stitch, but I do like the griddle stitch for that because it's very dense, and it would makes nice. If my cotton yarn, I've got a whole drawer full of it, I need to use that. So I wanted to try this anyways. So it is similar to the griddle, but just a little variation. And this one is the stairs. And if you can see, you got your staircase here. This is a 8-row repeat because your first one is just double crochets all the way across, and the pattern starts in row 2 through 9, so it's an 8-row repeat. And I started to go ahead and do that. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see that. But we've got peaks and valleys. So there's the other one. Let me see. Was that it in this book? Yep, it looks like it. So those are that. Now we go back to the loom. Let's open this up. Say make purses, scarves, or more. One loom, 120 yards. Okay. It's for 8 and up, but I am hoping that it's something I can do with my granddaughter. Help her out do that, set it up. So let's see if we can get this out. Let's get the box moved out of the way and just kind of give an overview. There's the yarn, our base, a whole bunch of little pegs. So let's go ahead and remove everything. Let's see, these are taped in. All right, I'm going to open the bags up so you guys don't have to hear all that. Okay, so everything's out. Here's our yarn. It's very pretty color. And I've got a ruler, and then we have all our little pegs. And this is our base. LoopDeLoom. It looks like it has, oops, I can't even, little ways edges here. We'll see. Get into the book. Spinning loom. All right, so we need to turn this around, and then we're going to add all the pegs in and to see some of the terms here. A whift goes left to right, taken from the ball of yarn, not pre-cut. Okay, that's good to know. Strands run the length of the article along the peg. So this is the warp. Wait a minute. This is the warp up and down, and this is the whift, and then of course the lever. All right, and this just shows, oh, you can connect more than one together to make a bigger project. And these are the instructions. So let's just first go ahead and put these in. Let me see, what am I supposed to, these show them facing together. There we go. I don't know if that's important or not, but we're going to do it the way the picture shows. So I'm going to put these in the way the illustration is, and we'll see you back in a minute. I'm sorry, imagination going here, but look at these. They look like either little hands or little mouths. Hello. But they look like little hands. So, kind of cute. I know that was kind of random and probably silly, but I was just sitting here thinking about if I had my granddaughter with me, how that's probably what we would think about. Just a little bit of imagination. She's got such a good one. All right, so we're just finishing these. Well, maybe. Come on. There we go. And this one, the last one is facing out. All right, so there we go. So let's see what we need to do here. We are going to cut our yarn for, they're going to go in the top of here. So we're going to go back and turn that. 15 pegs. Each peg measure and cut your warp strands twice the length of the article you want. Okay, we're not going to make a big one because we want to see if it works first. Okay, so plus 12 inches. This is what I have a ruler. Let me see what we can do. They're suggesting 10 plus 12. There's 10, 10, and 12. Okay, so I'm going to make 15 strands of this. It's just a measure and cut, but we'll be right back to put them to use. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put them in these little mitts. I think I'm just going to call them little hands. And it says this has to be behind it. Down slightly to secure. Extend away from the lever. Okay, so they go to the back. We're going to do a few together, and then I will try to make sure it's even. And we'll... There we go. Move this. I'm going to put this here so we can keep it straight a little bit. So I have my 15 strands. Oh, how's your day going? My son called earlier, and my very sweet daughter-in-law was sick. He took the day off work to help with the kids. They have a toddler and a baby. She's one of them's 3. She'll be 4 in September. She's a cutie. And then the first grandson, and he is 1 in July, so he's going to be 1 pretty soon. And of course he's crawling and being mobile, and he kind of got, whoops, that didn't go in. There we go. So he took off work to help with that because she's been sick. And then he called me and said they had to go to the end up at the ER because she's so dehydrated. She was weak and dizzy. Well, if you ever had problems like that, you know that's not good. And so they're sitting at the hospital. They are getting ready to test for, of course, COVID. And they said there was a stomach bug going around. Make sure she doesn't have either one of those things. Oops. This yarn would be easy to split. Let me get the ball of yarn out of the way. Kind of straighten up my yarn. All right, I'll be right back when I'm finished with the rest of it. Okay, so here we are. All our strands are behind. Let's see what we got. And there we go. So what it tells us next to do... Oh, I gotta sneeze. I apologize. Oh, I think I'm allergic to it. Just me. That's pretty bad. I don't have any way to be allergic to anybody else. Alright, so you're going to hold your wift, is what they're going to call it, between, go down. It doesn't say down to the center of the peg, but I would think you'd have to make it go all the way down. Looks like it is. Okay, let me see. Oh, well, it's up higher, then you push them down. Okay, well, I'm going to go that far. Can you see that? Here's my tail. It's connected to that. Then we're going to turn this. Okay. Oh, I love illustrations because it starts off with it this way, but when you look at it again, it's showing it's the other way. So let's see. Hold your swift strands at the top of the pegs. Place. Okay. What? Okay, I guess we're going to move the ball yarn this way. I'm trying to read and do the directions. I'm not sure if that's really the smart way of doing it. And then we're going to be going down again. Pull down through the guide while holding the peg. Slowly pull. It touches the peg. Oh, okay. So we're going to tighten this. And then we're going to twist it back. Okay. Let's see if we can get the rhythm of this. Oh, excuse me. I sneezed and now my nose is being congested. We're going to go down and pull. And then we're going to go back. Oh no, I'm tangled. All right. Can you see? Yeah, you're getting to see the middle part at least. So we're just going to go back and forth. And as you can see, this has a little loop on this side. And we're going to pull it to where it touches the peg. And I'm going around again. And we're going to bring it down. Whoops. Wait a minute. Oh, did I forget to turn it? Maybe I did. Alright, we're going to bring it down. Let's go back to the middle again. We're going to pull that around to the pole. We're going to bring these down a little bit more. Straighten out my back ones. Okay. We kind of see that, don't we? I got a little strand there. I'm not sure if I did that wrong or if I just need to. My biggest thing is I forget to turn. And as a result, I'm worried about I'm not going to. Alright, so this is all we're doing. You can see here the weaving. Pull that down. Pull these back. Get them out of the way. This is our first one. That's the one I'm not sure if I did right or wrong, but there it is. Let's see. Make sure we put our... So this is what we're looking at. So I'm going to do this for a few minutes and we'll see what it looks like. I'll be back in here in just a flash. Okay, so here we are. This took, oh, I don't know, about 10 minutes. Oops, sorry. Got out of blurry. Let's get back up here. Come on. Focus for me. All right. It was blurry. I had to fix it. So that's what that looks like. I think I'm going to stop there. And let's see what we do to take it off. I could probably go a little further, but let's see. Starting at one end, pull the peg along. Okay. What? Okay, starting at one end, pull one peg along with its warp strand all the way out of the woven project. Place the peg with the warp still in the guide back into the base. Repeat with each peg and place the woven of the... Okay. Alright, I think I know what they're saying to do. We take it out. Oh, that's why it has to be so long. Okay. Let's see if I did it right. And then put it back. Is that what we're doing? I still have enough tail. Repeat with each peg and place the woven portion at the base. Okay. So I'm going to take these all out. I will be back whether or not I do it right or not. And just because I don't want to bore you, but then I want to show you too. So this one doesn't want to come out. Come on. Oh, here we go. So we just put it back in the base. This one's stubborn. I don't want to pull too hard. Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, was it unraveling on me, guys? What are gonna... Oh, I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna do what they say, and hopefully I did it right. What do you think? All right, so I'm gonna finish the rest of it. All right, let me turn that down. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. We're hoping it's right. It's laying down behind it. All right. Continue. Right. And place the woven portion at the base of the... Okay. Continue weaving and advancing to achieve the desired length. Oh, okay. So this is for if you want to make it bigger. Okay. Boy, was I confused. Well, we might as well. So I'm going to do some more. I thought this was for like casting off or something. I'm going to just do a little bit more, so it is kind of long. And we will be back to finish it off. Okay, sorry guys. All right, all I did was just do a little bit more. I'm trying to get a little bit of yarn over here. Okay, and I pulled the pegs out. I pulled these out and just unhooked them all. And if I read this correctly, let's see, this is all I did. I took them out. Okay, and then it just talks about smooth out the woolen, make sure the weft is pushed together as tight as the desire. All right, knotting ends. If you're going to put it like a scarf, knotted seams, like a tube, hand warmer. You can fold them and then tie them. And if you're going to do a purse, I'm just going to tie the ends. What I'm trying to figure out is what I'm supposed to do with that. That's what I haven't seen. Okay. We're on that part. We did that. If you're reading with me, maybe you could tell me what I'm missing. Okay, so we're just going to start tying them together, I guess. And it's like crocheting, I can just weave in the end, probably. Alright, we're just going to take every two and tie them. Are we seeing this? So I'm just going to tie the ends. So I'm going to take every two. Now there's 15, so I don't know what I'm going to do with the odd number, but just tie knots in them, and then I'll trim these to make a fringe, and then we can kind of look at it. So let me tie all these up and see if it falls apart or stays together. What do you take a guess? Do I get it all and it stays apart, stays together, or is it going to fall apart as soon as I pick it up? All right, see you in a minute. Okay, so what I should have done is measured the other side, but I have pulled so far that it doesn't want to go. So we're just going to do a tight. So I'll learn for next time. Like I said, I just didn't think about checking the other side. That or my yarn was not the same length. So that's going to be a problem. We'll just do a small fringe. Is that my only one like that? Pretty much. So I guess I pulled this one too much. So he's going to look a little rough. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so a little rough, yes. But sometimes practice makes better. We're gonna hope. See, where's the end of this? Oh, see, I thought I tied this. Did I not tie it in there? Yep, I did. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to weave these ends in. It didn't say that, but oh, we have a little faux pas. Should have been around. Okay, so this is what this is about. It's learning something new and mistakes. What I noticed that I would forget is to turn this little handle. So between each strand going on, you have to move that, and I would forget. So I'm going to guess that's what all this mess is. But with a little practice, I think that would be cute. This right here, I forgot to make sure that it was long enough. But and make sure we had strands like this. For some reason, these are just real short. I'm just going to figure I didn't cut those the right length to start with. And then, of course, you can trim everything. And this is the other end. But it is pretty. I mean, barring the mistakes, not perfect, but it will be with some practice. I think it'd be kind of neat to do. And I definitely think it's something I'm going to do with my granddaughters. And my grandson, once he gets older, if he wants to, and I still have it. I mean, he's just a little bitty thing, so I'm not leaving him out. I'm just, no, he's not ready. But by the time that he might use it. I do like this yarn, though. I have a little bit left over. I might have to see if I can put it in another project. Okay. Anyway, there it is. Flaws and all. It's perfectly imperfect. It's normal to make mistakes. I did not weave that in really well. I probably could take it and kind of fiddle with it and fix it a little bit, but that's what it turned out to be like. This side, wonderful. This side, not so much. So that's why I'm not sure what I did. But anyway, just wanted to share it with you. Did that. As I said, with practice, I think I get the hang of it better. Sorry about that. I need to check and see if that's my son about my daughter-in-law being in the hospital. No, just a notification. I'm waiting on to hear if they keep her overnight. All right, there it is. I hope you guys are having a fun day, a good day. I'm going to probably work on some more crochet samples so we could have a nice library to pull from. And I will talk to you later. Bye for now.